Welcome to the hottest movie review on the internet today, the A-List Review. I am your host, the Game Changer, Wes Troop. And in this episode, we're going to hop into our mint-flavored time machine and travel back to the year 2009. Where we're going to take a look at a stop-motion film from the director of The Nightmare Before Christmas. It's become a cult classic over the years. My review of the 2009 animated dark fantasy film, Coraline. Coming up now. Wandering her rambling old house in her boring new town, an 11-year-old, Coraline, discovers a hidden door to a strangely idolized version of her life. Of course, all is not as perfect as it seems, and in order to stay in the fantasy, she must make a frighteningly real sacrifice. So what did I think of Coraline? I thought it's an imaginative and delightful animated dark fantasy horror film. The movie is based on the 2002 novella of the same name by Neil Gaiman. It's directed by Henry Selick, who's also known for directing films such as The Nightmare Before Christmas, James and the Giant Peach, Monkey Bone, and Wendell and Wild. The animation comes from Laika, also known for films such as Paranorman and Kubo and the Two Strings. The stop-motion animation is fantastic and is visually stunning with a ton of terrific little details thrown in. I also liked how Coraline's real world looks rather bland, while the other world she visits is full of bright, fantastical colors. I also enjoyed some of the fun gadgets and gizmos in that world, like a milkshake maker, a literal gravy train on the kitchen table, and a remarkable garden. While the premise of a girl finding a magical world could be compared to the likes of The Wizard of Oz or Alice in Wonderland, it takes enough different turns and is unique enough to be its own thing. Seeing it as I'm older, I can definitely relate to Coraline's parents, as they're not mean, but overly busy trying to get their writing projects done, and wow, can I relate to the scene where her father loses all the progress on his computer without saving it. Been there, done that. The reverse version of Coraline's family, friends, and neighbors are rather interesting, and all have buttons for eyes, which we learn what that's all about. I'll also throw out there that the nice version of the other mother, total MILF. I also love the cat, who becomes a pretty integral part of the story. There's quite a few good laughs throughout, including some fun moments from Coraline's neighbors, Miss Spink and Forcible, and their dogs. The film also has some familiar but relevant messages, such as don't open strange little doors you find in a new house. The film can also get somewhat dark and even creepy at times, like seeing the other mother's final form. While it might be a little scary for very young kids, it should appeal more to older kids and is really a film that the whole family can enjoy. There were a few moments toward the end where the story drags a bit and a tacked-on second ending which I wasn't huge on. I did really like the music, with a score from Bruno Pulis, as well as a song by They Might Be Giants, with the other father's singing voice being that one of the band's singers, John Linnell. The voice cast stars Dakota Fanning as Coraline Jones, the girl who discovers a magical world that at first seems amazing, Terry Hatcher as Melanie Jones, Coraline's preoccupied mother, and Hatcher also voices the other mother, the perfect version of her mother. Jennifer Saunders as April Spink and Dawn French as Miss Miriam Forcible, Coraline's neighbors who are retired burlesque performers, Keith David as the cat, the black cat who can talk in the other world and acts as a guide to Coraline, John Hodgman as Charlie Jones, Coraline's father who along with her mom is working on a gardening catalog, Robert Bailey Jr. as Wybie, Coraline's newfound friend, and Ian McShane as Mr. Bobinsky, the Russian gymnast with a jumping mice circus. The film was nominated for Best Animated Feature at the Academy Awards. Coraline is a magical and creepy experience given a boost by some wonderful animation. Number-wise, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10, which gives it the A-list rating of do it, and a high do it at that. Alright, well that's the show. I'll be back with another review very soon. But until then, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe right here on YouTube. youtube.com/westside515. Like the show on Facebook, facebook.com/westtroupealist. And of course, you can follow me on the Instagram and Letterboxd at WestAlist. Until next time, Troop out.